What is going on, everyone? KM Dolph back for your weekly installment of Transport Fever 2 in this Riverdream series. Before we get into anything today, please make sure you leave a like on this video as hard as you possibly can. Comment your suggestions for things you'd like to see while this episode, or while this series is still going, or anything you'd like to have named after you. Like and follow me on Facebook as always, and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already. And then click the notification bell so you can keep up to date with all the latest installments of anything from KM Dolph. With that done, there goes a train in its way. We're here today in Wichita. Not for any particular reason other than the fact that I could. Off camera, as I think I mentioned at the end of last episode, I have fixed up the Wichita commuter services along with the Fullertons. Fullerton have their own hooligad going now. They got some tram. Probably got too many tram, to be honest, because they're not doing much. And also down here in merry old Clarksville. Clarksville also has its own tramming electrification network, which looks amazing. Got some tram. I haven't named it, which is a bit dumb. This is Clarksville commuter. There you go. That's now named. Pretty sure I named the other ones. I'm just going to double check this real quick, because if I don't check it, I'm just going to call myself a goose. Fullerton is the Duns, and Wichita Falls has a Wichita commuter. Lovely. Now what we're doing today as part of this last ditch effort to do anything in this series before calling it quits. The first thing I am going to do is... Now I don't believe I could do that last episode. No, I can't. So what I was going to do, I'm going to have to try and get a diamond crossing going in here if it will let me. Because I want this train to leave this line alone so that I can use that to get over there in the world's worst bridge attempt. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to try and do something with him after he leaves and try and get him to come in onto this platform here, because at least that way then I should be able to get something happening with this here train service. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate goods onto it yet. I haven't quite figured that part out, which is always interesting. I mean, I could always use this line here since it's only a passenger station, but it is connected also to this Mary Station thingy-majiggy over here. But we'll come to that in due course. But without further ado, let's get into what we're going to attempt to get into today, right after the intro. Okay, now back from the intro, still here in the Riverdowns, as I attempt to do the world's worst Diamond Head crossing. If this game will even remotely let me. I get the feeling that it won't. Oh, wait, are you serious? You will actually let me. You're going to be slow, but, you know... That's all well and good. At least you'll do the diamond crossing for me. So, with that done, I should be able to go, well, okay, Bentley Riverdowns, do me a solid when you get to Rivermer Downs and go to platform 2. Ah, that looks better. So now all those people there, oh, sorry about that, you're all going to have to go over to that platform there. Well, hopefully I created it. Yep, you're all going to walk over there because I've only got one thing on that platform for you. But you will all progressively make your way over to this stairwell, come out the other side of said stairwell, and life as we know it will be amazing. But there you go. That's that easy part done. Now I can worry about the Riverdowns and getting that platform over the top of whatever the hell that is, over the top of whatever the hell this is, and then make some sort of godforsaken bridge. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do that. And try and somehow make it over here to this schmozzle. Yeah, again, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I mean, it's going to be fascinating for watch me try. But that is what we are going to attempt to do, ladies and gentlemen. That's residential. That is commercial. That is all residential as well. God, you would think that you guys would do something a little bit more geographically, you know, beneficial to my health. Evidently not. Alright, well what we can do in preparation for this amount of nonsense that I'm about to embark upon by doing this, first of all I'm going to put a piece of road there. I'm also going to hit the pause button so that the greedy buggers that be don't go and do, you know, stupid things that I don't want them to do. Now, do I want to build a Mediterranean station for something different? I don't know. Do I? I mean, it would be different. Or do I just stick with the golden oldie? Go with the golden oldie or go with a futuristic? You know what? Let's give this Mediterranean Duvalicky a try. And let's see what ends up becoming of it all. Now, the first problem that I've got is as follows. Now, are you going to play ball with me? No, you're going to have a collision conniption. Well, that doesn't look half bad, apart from the fact the station looks like it's floating. But you know, no one's been here for hundreds of years, so I mean, who the hell would care? Alright, well let's do the configurations. The miscellaneous. Now, what's your dealio? Do you run off the same hooligan as this one? I mean, at the end of the day, you'll probably run off whatever the hell I want you to, but you're all platformage. You're miscellaneous. Your track. Canopies? Ah. See, I could make this look kind of swish. Roof green trim. Roof blue trim. Roof red trim. Well, I like a red trim. Go red trim. There you go. Just whack this on here like so. And there you go. I mean, that looks actually kind of cool. I don't mind that. Now, there are a couple of things that I'm going to have to do with this. For one, station needs to get extended. And I will need more tracker doodles. I'm going to need platform of the freight nature first. Or do I do platform first and then run my freight? Do I keep the passenger stuff in the one spot? I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. But at the same time, I want to keep it separate from the yeah. It's going in a that ways kind of direction. I hate to say. There is method to the madness. Although people would question the method. And that's fine. They are probably of a position where they probably could question the madness. Right, so you can all go to there like that without having too much of a drama. Now, the one thing I am going to do as well is I'm going to do something... Yeah, pretty much all of that. Because what I'm thinking is I'm also going to have to get a train line. I mean, I could easily just... I mean, there's only going to be 3 islands. There's only 3 things here. So I can easily just run 2 freight trains in one direction. And then have this one dedicated to moving stuff between the 2 islands. Which, to me, makes sense. So... we're going to go with that ideal. It just means that my platform for the other end, I need the, oh, you don't have the Mediterraneans. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Did I make a goof? I think I done made a goofs. Because I don't know what platform, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. Who cares? Just make it this one for God's sake. Right, you go there. We then need some fencing and walls. Because we don't want people jumping off walls. We're going to do a concrete wall because they're fun. We're then going to go and find ourselves a canopy. There you go. Have yourself a futuristic add-on to what would have normally been the Utherdurn, Dunmatta and Zadash loop line has now been extended into a modern era where it is connected up via this thing. I mean, that makes sense to me. At the end of the day, none of this really has to make any form of sense because, you know, it's... Right, so if you're going to come off there like that, and then you're going to come swinging into here somewhere like that, well, for starters, I mean, you're probably at the right height. Are you at the right height, though? Well, I mean, you're going to allow it, so evidently you are. Now, what kind of bridge do we want? Do we want one of these hoity-toity, hoover-lacky... I mean, that one looks kind of cool. And it will still allow plenty of underpassage. Whereas these ones will let a significantly less amount of... Yeah, let's go with that. We haven't done that sort of a bridge, but that bridge looks cool. Look at that. It's a giant rear-ended, because I can't say that other word. Although, hang on, I kind of may have done goofed this. Unless it's going to let me bring it in under. Yeah, no, of course not. Of course you're not going to let me do it under. You stupid thing. I mean, I don't really know what KM Dolph was really trying to achieve in that instance. But at the same time, I mean, I will happily allow that line to go underneath there and do that. That works for me. And then what you can do at the same time is you can come off here without autosave ruining everything for you like it's doing right now. And we can officially join that onto there. Although, I'm probably going to double track this anyway. Or am I? Do I need to bother double... Well, yes, of course I have to bloody double track it because... which way is going to be easy to bring it out onto? It's going to be easy to bring it out this way. But the game's also not going to let me do it. Well, I mean... Oh, alright then. Alright. Make your merry way out here. There you go. Make me double bridge. There you go, all the way over there with your double bridge. Go on, giddy up. Right. Well, that all worked. Coincidentally. There you go. Now you see, that does work for me. The only thing that doesn't really work for me is this. Because I've got to try and figure out now how to get it onto here somehow. And no, see, because we've got we got the collage. We don't like the collage. No, we don't like that at all. So, see, what I should have done in an idealistic world is I should have done track, platform, track. So I could have had this double tracked. And you know what? We are going to fix exactly that. No, that will delete the whole station. Don't be so stupid. And anyway. Alright. You, and you. Right. We then do the following remake, because this will ultimately lead to my successes. Because what I can now do is I can go hiya, 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 and then I can go back into this and I can go, well, I mean, you're gonna look horrible for starters. So let's just delete that and start afresh, shall we? Right, so you'll go into there, and then you'll come back over here. Oh, would you look at that? I've now got a nice looking, little bit of a looking train stationage that flows. The only problem I've got is that at the other end it doesn't flow. This definitely does not flow. And unfortunately, I do not have a way of making this work for me at all. Not without completely demolishing the station and starting afresh. Which, you know, I'm not opposed to. I would need to get rid of that train, and then I would have to redo all of this, make the line all work, and then... I mean, we know I'm gonna do it, so why are we even talking about it? Oh, alright. Let's just turn this on. Get that train out of there, so I can start demolishing stuff. Go on, get out. Nick off. Go on. Get out of my station. Thank you very much. Right. He's gone. Up the hill. And out of my sight. Now stay gone. Thank you. Hit the pause button. Right, Riverdowns. Time for a train station makeover for you. Because you're going to get completely redone. May as well just delete all of this, because as it stands at the moment, I don't even have any freight set up for this particular station. I mean, the passengers aren't going to be happy, but... Right. Get rid of that and get rid of that. You need to get gone, as you'll need to get gone. Or I can just create... Right. So now, here comes the fun bit. First of all, I need you. I then need to get out of this, and you need to get gone. And you probably need to get gone as well, so that I can then make you zip off of this one and just be like... Ahaya. I mean, it does look a little bit crooked and a little bit ugly, but I can't win at everything. Especially when I'm trying to force a station down everybody's throats. It doesn't always work that way. Now, next up, we need a cargo platform. That's why that needs to go there. Right, is this making sense to everybody so far? Good. So that will effectively be end of the line for Riverdowns. I don't need that bit of track, so that can nick off. It looks ugly as sin anyway, so I don't really care that I had to get rid of it. Alright, back into the configurations. So, now, you can effectively do this one of two ways. We can either do a double freight platform and then do the track and then do the passenger route on that side, or we could go passenger first and try it the other way. I mean, I know which direction I want to go in, and that's, I want to do freight first, and then I'll have to reroute that entire line to come off of the freight line over on this side, but that's completely fine. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind that at all. No, I don't. Alright, bit of track, if you please. Right, so you can do that. You can do that. Yep. And then what we're going to need is some passenger platformage for out here. You're not going to let me do it because you're going to have like endless amounts of conniption at me. The one thing that I will probably need to do... Well, yeah, that line's going to come off of there. That line's going to come off of there. I'm going to have to bring this up a little bit more and do it from a little bit of an earlier spot. So let's just delete all of this for now. It will all work in the end, my friends, I promise you. There's already a diamond crossing there, so I don't even have to worry about him. I've deleted that line there, so that's also equally fine. Right, back into here. I need passenger platform montage thingamajig. Actually, no, I do not. The first thing I need is more of this. Because you're going to be running up one end of one line and then running up the end of the other line. Yes. Now I need to go into whatever this Spain thing. Underpass for Spanish old platform. Spanish old platform. Spanish old platform. Well, just give me... Oh, okay. So you're just that. All right. So you got lamp. Oh well. All right then. Chuck in your lamp. Right. So that can go to there, like so. Then we go find ourselves some track. And double side the track. And that's going to be that line going onto that line from there, because that's going to make a lot more sense. Yes. Yes. Lamp, 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 and lamp. Then I need canopy, 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 canopy. And then we also need this underground nonsense. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You guys can also have... You've already got one there. You can have another one there, so that people don't end up having like endless amounts of unfortunate mental stress from what I'm about to do to them. Right. So now comes the fun bit. We'll delete that a bit further out. Yeah, that works. I think it works. You then need to go onto there. You need to go onto there. Yep. I don't know what the hell you're for, but you don't need to be there for now. Autosave's kicking in, doing its things. Come on. Hurry up and do it. Right, there you go. Now, what was the next bit I needed to do? I need to connect up this onto that. And then I also need to connect the passenger platform onto there somehow, without making it look like that I've tried to end the game entirely. Oh, this will be fun. Alright, let's see where we end up doing this. Alright, you come down there. Will you go into there? Yes. Lovely. Do you look horrible? No, you do not. Well, that's a bonus. Right, so if you're there... and then I drag you, are you going to come down here and play fair? Right. Explain to me, my dear friend, why you will not come down here and play ball. Right. Now you will come down and you will play ball. but you look ridiculously close to your counterpart. Alright, you won't because there's a signal there. Right, well, first and foremost, goodbye signal. Excuse me. I said goodbye. Just the signal. I don't want anything else to get deleted. What? Thank you. Now you're gone. Right, now will you let me make the... Hey. Hey. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Right, so that comes off of that. So that line effectively is not going to get used for anything. Unless I choose for it to, because I could technically run freight train through there. There's the diamond crossing for it, so it could stop in the same spot, and then it will diamond crossing its merry way back onto here if I tell it to. Apparently I got too much curvature, and apparently this thing's going to have an absolute conniption at me because I decided to go with the extra bit of track. Right. Well, you know what? I don't like you either. So how about you do that? Don't give me grief and just merge on there like a good person. So you're still doing it, and I don't like the fact that you're doing it. Will you let me make my diamond crossing now? Well, at least you'll let me make a diamond crossing. That is at least... Alright, why won't you do it? This bit I don't understand. I don't understand why this game... Oh, there it is. There you go. There's my diamond crossing that I so required. The game has now met its maker in that respect. Right. Now, I need to figure out how to do this bit. I mean, I could do that. It's a lot of nonsense. But I really cannot see that working any other way. I mean, yeah, I can do that, and then I can also set this up so that it will only go one way anyway, because the train will come down this way. If I make it go into that... Yeah, if I make you go into there like that, that solves your problem. Well, I say it fixes your problem, it really doesn't. Right, so when you get to the Riverdowns, you, my friend, are going to go in on platform 2. Platform 2. Wichita, platform 2. You are also talking to me about the wrong line. I don't care about the Clarksville line at the moment. I was hoping you were talking to me about the other stupid line. Anyway, doesn't matter. It does not matter anymore. Okay, because then what I can do is I can easily run this and go, well, you know what? You're just going to run out here and you're going to be my friend. There you go. No horrid conniption looking drama. Nah. Make a double switch. Now you'll come into this platform because I'm going to tell you to. Wichita. No, not Wichita. Riverdowns. Platform 3. Do it. And then when you go back to Wichita, go to platform 1. There you go. No more conniption. The game sorted itself out. Then we go over here, put in a signal. Because when you go back the other way, you are going to give way to the freight services because, you know, they're freight services. You got to give way to them. If you don't, you're a bit of a numpty. I'm just going to put that one though. Am I, though? No, I'm not, though. I'll put that one there. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to put it there. Because that way then you can sit there and go, well, hang on a second, if you're not gonna play ball by me, then I don't want to know about you. You won't go back on there until you're 100% free to do so. Because you've got to get through that, and then get up onto here, and then get up that way. Yeah, that works. Right, so you can go back in there. That appears to be everybody sorted. So we've got that line there that comes into here. We got this one that comes into here. They then communicate with each other. And then you've got this one here, which will be its own entity because it's going out this way through a tunnel, underneath a highway, which I love, onto a nice big suspension cable bridge thing that I've never seen before. That looks nice. And then you pull into here. It kind of seems a bit dumb that I'm only doing one platform to one platform. I mean, is there a way that I could do that? There probably is. I mean, I could probably demolish this entire station and just have it so that when they come in this way, they revert around the island and come this way. Well, then they've got to come back here anyway, and they go in that way. I can't do the loops. The only way to do that then is to have just Utherdurn, Dunmatta, Zadash, Dunmatta, Utherdurn. Which in theory will work. It means that I can have a bit of fun with this here little fuel factory and run a train out there and have a bit of a yahoo with this mountain and whatever the hell else I want to do. I mean, that could work. Do I just go with that? I reckon I'll just go with that. Yeah. Alright. Reconfiguring again. Because this is what we do. You need to go. All this needs to go. I'm sort of kind of half glad now I don't have to use that side. In that way of thinking. I think I would rather have that particular line happening that way than how I had it organised before. Oh, pardon me. Platforms. Alright. You get on there. You get off there, get off there, get off here, get off here. Yep, because that's about the point that we'll start swinging you in. We'll swing you into the that platform so that you can then go onto that. We'll quickly get this happening here. Boom. I'm then going to go over here and do some fences and walls up against this side of the platform. Because it seems like the thing to do. There you go. Damn it, autosave. Get out of my way. You are preventing progress. There you go. Right, you can have a brick wall. You can have a brick wall. And there you go, everyone's got a brick wall. And that looks a lot nicer. Right. Fix this real quick. Go from there, thank you. Let's go some track. There you go, you come into there. Still maintaining a semi-decent speed. I say semi-decent, but it really isn't. And then we'll revert you off to there. I'll then come over here, grab you and revert you over to there. Yeah, it's just going to be an end-to-end. Unfortunately. Not going to get the loop that I wanted to, but that's okay. You cannot have everything in this life. And I think it will also make it a little bit more, now that I think about it, it's probably going to make it a little bit more efficient anyway, because I can run literally whatever the hell I want because of the diamond crossing aspect. You got diamond on that side, so I only need one side of that platform and that side of that platform, and I could run stuff as far as Bentley, if I so desired. But there you go. Alright. Well, that's that. I'm not going to run a train on it yet, because I want to head over to Dunmatta first. Even though Dunmatta is just a horrible little town right at the edge of the map here. They're not going to do much. Have I got curved platforms? I don't think I do. I do. I have a curve. I don't know what that's for, but hang on. I want the catenaries. I want a 160 for train. I want 4 track, but not with all that. Hopefully they'll let me edit that. Oh, that looks god awful. Man. Right, you go. Oh, okay. 2nd Street connection? No. Bridge? No. Do I want building? Yeah, of course I want building. That's stupid. You got a bus stop? I don't know what that is. You got a parking lot? Again, I don't know what that is either. Whatever. Tram track? Where? Where's your parking lot? Where's your tram? I don't understand that at all. Stone bridge, iron bridge, cement bridge. Oh, that's for when you got a bridge. Yeah. So it gives you a bridge up the top and you can do things like that. But I don't think we're going to do that because I don't want a bridge. So therefore these things are useless. And tram track is also useless. Standard track, high speed track. The only problem I've also got is the simple fact of the matter that you... Hang on, I need the building. Where's my building? I need that. But you are also, like, realistically, I mean, it's not really that curved, is it? It's really not that curved at all. I miss a lot of the old mods from Transport Fever 1. But never mind. Alright, well, we'll worry about that next episode, because otherwise we're going to be going over the 50-minute mark again, and for the longest time in this series I've been promising under 40 minutes an episode, which at the moment I'm in line for, but only just. Let's go back over here. Let's hit the green button, make things go, go, go. So next episode what we'll do, now that we've got a bridge, is we'll figure out a way to hook up Dunmatta and Zadash. And that way then we've got that line running, and that can run out of Riverdowns, which will be awesome. Or even as far as Bentley, if I so desire. Then I just need to figure out where I'm putting my oil refinery for the crude, and where I'm putting the farm, well, not the farm, but the factory for the farms to make the foods. So that we can start organising freight for this line, and then once that's all up and running, and it's all running nicely and profitable, we won't have much else to do in this series, because as I mentioned, this is the last island that I'm doing. I will, however, before the end of this series, organise another airport for along this line. It will probably be in Riverdowns, because that makes the most sense, or it'll be down here in Bentley Bay, which really doesn't make a lot of sense. But at least that might give the residents of Bentley Bay, might give them a little bit of something to get on with their lives. Because at the moment, I mean, look at them, they're all just sort of sitting down here building commercial along the bloody riverfront. Bentley Bay indeed. But there you go. Guys, that will do it for today. As I said, next episode we'll continue on with the new loop, and we'll get that up and running over here between the Utherdurns, the Dunmattas and the Zadashes. It's just going to be a point-to-point between there and Riverdowns, because let's be honest, I really don't... What if? What if, dear friends? What if we did do that? and we did do a Dunmatta Zadash, but then whacked it back through here and back into the Riverdowns. Because they have the line with which to do these things. And I mean, I could sit there and quite calmly destroy half of Riverdowns. Bless me. That's something to think about during the week. Would mean I'd have to reroute this thing again, which is annoying, but... Oh, think of those possibilities, because that could work. If you just run the... Wherever you run the Zadash's train out of, which would probably, let's face it, be over this side, because that's probably going to be over here somewhere. Then the train will come into here, come to a point, and then make its merry way. Oh, that's such a possibility. Or, even better still, I could run it out here, out to Brisbane. Because there's a lot of line here where it's just not doing anything. I mean, there's plenty of opportunity along this little stretch of line where this tunnel is to make it back into Brisbane without making it look too terrible. Zadash, yeah, you couldn't go back into Bentley. So you'd come in here, probably go underneath here, do a little swing, and then make your way onto here, and you could make your way through all of that nonsense. See, the possibilities are endless. But we'll worry about that in the next episode. As I said, we've now got cable suspension bridges. We're gonna stay here and marvel at this, even though there's no trains running on it, because I've never put one of these bridges in the game before, and my game's having a conniption. Oh, hang on. Let's go sort you out, sunshine. What are you doing? Why are you out here? You shouldn't be on that side. Why are you on that side? Bad train. Alright, well, give me some track and I'll fix your conniption. There you go. You get out of there. Don't ever let me see you doing that again. Alright? Bad train. That's right. You limp out of there. Get out. Delete that now. There you go. Solved his drama. I don't know why he did that. Why did he do that? No, I don't want to do that. Rubbish. Oh, he must have had some sort of... he might have had some sort of conniption while we were doing the changing of the track by accident. Yeah. That's what I reckon his problem is. Never mind. Alright. We'll leave it at that. We'll go back over here to my wondrous bridge. Wherever the hell I put it. There it is. And yes, we'll continue on with this new line, with this beautiful suspension bridge. And guys, I will see you for the next instalment, on that note, in this Transport Fever 2 Riverdream series. Take care, everyone.